Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 126, I think is what we're on. Let's stick with it. I'm pretty sure that's right. I looked at the YouTube before this episode. I'm 99% sure it was 125. Let me triple check. It was 125, so it's 126. Guys, welcome back. Alright, we have a little bit of business left in Ungoro that we need to finish up. That business being... What was that business? I wanted to feed the Donga, but I'm not super worried if I can't. I'm close. A couple quests where I have to... Like, I need to go to live in Ratchet. I think I have to go back to the Undercity, possibly. No, I need some Fellwood samples. I mean, I guess that's mostly it for Ungoro, actually. Wow. Thought we had a little more left here, but seems like we mostly finished it up last night. I'm gonna hide the Donga's hungry. I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about it. Let's head to Liv Rizzlefix and see what she has to say.
Where would you like to fly to?
And since we're gonna just start out flying, I'm gonna pause the video here. I'll resume when we land in Ratchet, and we'll continue from there. We'll figure out a game plan, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, gamers, we are back. It's a little later on the shot clock, but had a phone call. The missus called, had to answer it. We landed in Ratchet, though. Let's go talk to Liv Rizzlefix. She's running Marvin's workshop, I'm assuming.
Hiya! This workshop isn't mine, no. But one day after I finish training, I'm going to be an inventor, just like my hero, Marvin Rivetseeker. You've never heard of him?
We've heard of him.
It just so happens that he left quite some time ago to study some ancient troll ruins he kept talking about. He left in a Zeppelin, not quite sure about where exactly he went. Tanarasin, Tankaris,
Tanaranisani. Marvin's workshop.
Marvin's been gone quite a long time now, adventurer. He went off to Tanaris to study some of the ancient troll ruins. Now, what was it that you said you needed? You're in luck, adventurer. I've been working on some of my own experiments while Marvin's been gone, and one of them is a short-range bug zapper. With just a few adjustments, it should be great for ridding yourself of those blood petal pests. I can let you have one of my zapper prototypes, but you'll still need to collect the fuel. You can get the necessary Atalai haze that the zapper needs in the temple of Atal Hakar. The deep lurkers, murk worms, or oozes are the ones you'll need to get it from.
Unfortunately, that's a dungeon quest that we're not going to be able to do, so we're going to go ahead and hide that one. I'll hide the membership renewal card, and I'll also hide the quest. Hello? Hide the quest? Hello? Hide the quest? Hide the quest? Hello? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm standing on top of it, but... Okay, so... I think our game plan now is going to be to start Fellwood. I guess we're going to head into Fellwood tonight. Khan, Hrathra. At this point, I could just go do it. I'm going to leave it on the map. And at some point, I probably will go do it for completionist's sake when we do Mulgore maybe. But I think we're just going to head into Fellwood. I could go do the Burning Steps. There's not too much here, though. Trying to hide that last Libram quest. There it is. So there's one dungeon quest here. Well, there's 3 dungeon quests here, really, but we'll hide those later. I think we're just gonna go ahead to Fellwood. So nothing in Orgrimmar, right? Let me make sure. Silithus, Plaguelands. All right. We're going to head to Splinter Tree. We just landed here to turn in one quest to immediately go fly again. So pause the video. We'll resume when we land, and then we're running into Fellwood. I'll see you guys there. Alright, gamers. We have just landed in Splinter Tree. Take a peek at the bags. I think... We're basically done with Ungoro, so let's go ahead and sell this stuff if I can. I can't. The Angora soil sold for a little bit, but I might as well just get rid of the power crystals. I thought we were going to need them. Turns out we didn't. That frees up with a lot more bag space. But alright, let's head into Felwood. There's some quests right here at the start. Then there's more stuff to do further up at this little camp here, and then some stuff up here. Let's just run across. Yo. We left off last night 98% into 56, so we definitely will hit 57 tonight, which leaves us with 3 more levels until the rogue is done. That's really exciting. Just 3 more. 3 more. Tin, we'll leave it. Like I said, I need to make the decision on if I'm going to start a different MMO, if we're just going to jump right into the next character on hardcore. I thought about maybe switching over and doing Swift Tour. I thought that could be a fun time, just making 1 or 2 characters on Swift Tour and then, you know, coming back. But maybe we'll do that after a couple more hardcore characters, just to break up the monotony of it. I don't really have any other new MMOs on my radar that are coming out that have me excited. So, I mean, there is Apogea, I think is how you say it. Apogea. I don't know. I've heard people say it different ways. I'm pretty excited for that MMO, but I would play that in a separate time frame than WoW. I would still have hardcore WoW like 1 hour a night every night, I guess. And I guess I could do the same thing with like Swift Tour and Guild Wars and stuff like that. But sorry, I just hit the mic. So yeah, we'll probably just go ahead and jump right into the Druid, I guess. There's other Star Wars games that I want to play before I play the Old Republic. That way we have some understanding and idea of like what's going on in other universes in I guess different times of the story and following certain characters, and then go into Swift Tour, the Old Republic. Like I want to play Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, KOTOR, and a lot of the other titles, honestly, a lot of the other single-player titles, and then play Swift Tour. So I'm kind of hesitant on jumping right into the MMO right now. I've played it before, and I do really like it. I've talked about it on the channel before, too. I think Swift Tour is a really good MMO, especially if you're in the audience of you like to play MMOs, but you like to mostly play MMOs alone. I think it's probably, especially if you're a Star Wars fan too, it's a done deal. Like you've already played it if you're a Star Wars fan, of course. But oh, it's raining in Felwood. Immediately just gloomy. Feels like the Scarlet Forest. Arathandris Silver Sky. Yeah, this feels like the Scarlet Forest in Elden Ring. Or not Scarlet, I guess that's more Night Rain, but Caelid is what I'm really thinking of. Okay, Grazel, Timbermaw ally. We are the last of the Furbolg race. The Timbermaw tribe remains uncorrupt, yet we face the same hostility from outsiders. Most believe that it is not possible that there could actually be Furbolg that escaped the corruption. Angry at those that strive to make enemies too quickly, my brethren now attack any that draw near. They trust no one. But perhaps, if you strive to make your presence peaceful with them, they might look upon you as an ally. How can I prove myself to the Furbolg? You must find a way to show that you both are fighting for the same side. Although the Timbermaw may attack you now, if you are diligent, you will find a way. You must remember that any attacks on the Timbermaw Furbolgs directly will greatly hinder your chances of gaining them as an ally. A good place to start would be the Deadwood Furbolg, found in many parts of Felwood. These Furbolg are the enemy of the tribe, Timbermaw tribe, and slaying them would greatly improve your standing with the Timbermaw. The ally. The Timbermaw are the only Furbolg tribe to escape the corruption. However, many other races kill Furbolg blindly now, without bothering to see if they are friend or foe. For this reason, the Timbermaw Furbolg trust very few. Are you interested in proving yourself? Drive back the corrupted Deadwood tribe of the Felwood, and we may one day consider you an ally. You'll find the first Deadwood tribe, warriors, pathfinders, and gardeners to my west. Pretty solid chest piece. It looks good too. I actually really like the way that looks on. I'm thinking maybe like a warlock. This would be pretty cool. Or Earth Warden's Vest. 13 int, restores 6 mana per 5. That's actually really nice. I would definitely use that chest piece. Tenel Leaf Runner of the Emerald Circle. Seems like it's a clan of druids that's like taking up home here. Kelek, Jasir, Eridan, Teron, Greta, and Tenel. With their pet, Della. Let's talk to Greta.
I welcome you, adventurer, and the Emerald Circle welcomes you. Hopefully together we can help rejuvenate and protect this once mighty forest. Many forces seek to destroy it from without and within. Do not be persuaded by the power here. It will only corrupt you like it has this entire land.
Is this a misspelling? Rejuvenate? I think it means rejuvenate. Forces of Jnar.
If I am to trust you in this matter, you will first have to prove yourself. I must know that you are an enemy of the Shadow Council, the ones responsible for many evils here and abroad. Travel deeper into Felwood. To the west, you will see a path leading to Jadenar. It is there that the Council plots with the Burning Legion. Enter the depths of one of the corrupted barrow dens they inhabit and slay their kind. Return to me after you've done this. Then I will know you truly seek to help us.
We need to enter Jadenar and slay 4 Jadenar hounds, guardsmen, adepts, and cultists. Right. Oh, there's also Ivy, Leaf Runner. Didn't see you here. Her set is sick. She looks really cool. I like the way she looks as a druid. Full green, the nice little staff with the feathers. She's got some like dark green hair to match. Terran actually looks pretty cool too, honestly. Terran? Oh, this is a elite quest.
To the north, along the east of the road in what's called Shatter Scar Vale, is an area where infernals were called down during the last Great War. The craters still scar the land, as do the infernals themselves. I am curious about 2 things. First, are there still entropic elementals roaming the area? And second, are the craters still filled with the corrupt, fetid water that gathered there years ago? Will you help me in check, adventurer? Be careful, though. The infernals destroy anything in their path.
This one I'm not sure about. We'll scout it out, but it is an elite quest. It's a high-level elite quest. These things can just destroy you, and I'm not very comfortable with them. Like I've said before, a lot of the lower-level elite quests, I've done so much that I'm comfortable soloing them. These higher-level elite quests, a lot of the times I was just doing dungeons through these levels, or you know, just normal quests, because it would be so hard to find people to get groups together for some of these quests, where it's just like skipped a lot of them, you know. So I'm not familiar with them. I'm not sure if like some of them summon 10 ads, some of them have one-shot mechanics or anything like that. Maybess.
Corrupting forces twist the life here into shadows of their former selves. If you are not an agent of this corruption, then perhaps you can aid me in reclaiming Felwood.
So Felwood seems like what's going on here is this was once like a lush, vibrant forest, and this corruption has set in, and it is like plagued the entire forest. And there's some people here from the Cenarian Circle, I'm imagining, under a like sister clan called the Emerald Circle. They're a little guild, if you will. They're here trying to help find the corruption, root it out, destroy it, and reclaim Felwood. Cleansing Felwood.
Plants give life to Felwood, yet even they suffer the taint of corruption. I know ways to cleanse them, but I cannot give out such knowledge to those I don't know or trust. Prove to me that you will truly aid the cause of the Cenarian Circle. To the north lie the Iron Tree Caverns. The Warpwood elementals present there are now beyond hope of cleansing. I ask you to bring me their sap. Blood Amber it is called, so I may study it in the hopes of saving other forms of life here.
Bring 15 Blood Amber to Maybas. We need to find the Warpwood elementals, right? There's also a unique flower, specifically in Felwood, called the Songflower, that you can loot and get a temporary buff, and it's pretty good. Like, I know a lot of raiders in Classic. It was like mandatory to get Songflower, and they would have people in their guild like parked around Songflowers to be able to summon everyone, like usually warlocks, and summon everyone there. And I don't know. I never really got into raiding hardcore in Classic. My expansion for raiding hardcore was Wrath. I did both in Classic Wrath, and then I did it again with my buddy Paul. We hit raiding pretty hard in on the re-release of Wrath. I actually want to go kill these Timber Maw real quick. Well, they're not Timber Maw. They're Deadwood is the name of their enemy tribe. The Timber Maw is the tribe that we're trying to, win their trust, align ourselves correctly. Now it is a work night, so I don't have very late. I got on a little later than I expected, and then I got a phone call that was about 30 minutes, so my time is of the essence tonight, I guess. Sorry, excuse me. So yeah, we'll probably only have a strict hour tonight, but that's fine. I can get a good bit done in an hour. I don't need to use a food buff just yet. Let me see if they have pockets. They do. Good to know. They are humanoid as well, so they may run. They probably will run when they get low, meaning I might want to switch to a crippling. Okay, they don't run. That's nice. Pop a carrion. Throw on a weaker stamina buff because I'm gonna try and AoE a few of these guys down. Junk boxes, we love it. And these are ones that I can open. Nice. He's gonna get that off. Yeah. Intricate bauble. He's got a little shiny. Curse of the Deadwood. Mage Weave. Another potion, we'll hold on to that for now. Mind my health, but I'm going to take on one more because we do have an excess potion, so if I need it, I'll just pop it real quick. Wasted my energy. Still get the kick though, nice. Cannibalize this one. Cooldowns are back up. We'll go for a big AoE pull here. Overlord Roar. I don't need him just yet, but he is surrounded by a lot of warriors, gardeners, pathfinders, things that I need. I'm just gonna level up off of raw kills for sure with the Deadwood here. Oh shit, the curse! They give really bad experience, unfortunately. 360 plus 183 is what? Call it 350, call it 175, 550? Math is bad, so yeah, they're like giving me 500-600 experience to kill. They're easy to kill, and they are 8 levels underneath me, but Mithril. I don't think I'm gonna find as much thorium here. I think we're gonna find mostly Mithril, and it is a forest, so probably not gonna find much of it at all, honestly, but crochet cloak, 22 silver. Another junk box. I accidentally fat-fingered evasion, but it worked out. There it is, 57. Rank 4 in Master of Deception. 3 levels left in our journey. Pretty crazy. We got the gardener, whatever, get in here. And interrupted him with the bomb, huge. Scorpashi skull cap. Whoa. Yo, that's a huge helmet. Let's take a look at that in just a second. Ah! I was looking at the helmet, damn it. "106 armor, 3 strength, 14 agility, 13 stamina." So I gain 3 agility, 3 stamina, and I lose 7 strength. I also gain 3 armor. Is it better? My power goes from 471 to 467. I actually go down. Even though I go up on agility, my crit chance goes from 916 to 927. I actually think my Undercity's reservist cap is better, although I do think this helmet is insane. We don't need any more warriors, we don't need any more gardeners, I just need pathfinders. Let's get that mithril. Just a 2-piece. Sword's at 280, by the way, that's kind of cool. I actually almost did that. That's crazy. Tell you what, let's do this. I grabbed the gardener, which means I grabbed everyone. Which means I'm probably going to need to vanish here, but that's okay. Let's at least get this gardener down. Honestly, I don't even need to vanish. I'm just going to sprint away. We'll outrange him. How do we grab you guys? You too? Okay, there we go. No way. I guess I should just eviscerate there, huh? Okay, what, 2 more Pathfinders? Yep. There's not very many places for them to be. See, there's one there. I want to be able to grab this one without pulling you, but maybe I just wait for sprint to get off cooldown. I pull you and sprint away from you. Could also just do it in like vanish or something. Let me try this. He's ranged. Kick that. There's the Terrify. And there's another Pathfinder. We'll take him out just a second. Let me get this guy off my back. We would play this much differently if this was a higher level area. But the fact that I'm like 8 levels over everything here, I'm just, you know, we're playing it pretty fast and loose. Kill him before this guy shows up. Come on. Whew. Dip into the shadows. We're getting 5 Timbermaw hold reputation each kill, and I'm assuming we're starting in neutral. We're starting hostile. So I'm gonna have to get to at least neutral, probably friendly, in order for them to want to talk to me, I'm assuming. So it's gonna be quite a few kills. Now I think if you do all the quests in Felwood, you might get enough rep to be friendly just off of the rep that you'll get from the quests, but I could be wrong about that. We might actually have to do some grinding. I'm not too sure, but either way. Let's head back to Grazel. The Emerald Sanctuary. We suffer much from the events of the past. Thank you for what you have done to help protect the Timbermaw. As a sign of our growing friendship, please accept this humble offering. We'll take the chest. Feathers for Grazel. Speak to Nafian. Well, you have proven yourself to me. You may need to continue to work towards proving yourself to the suspicious brethren of my tribe. To that end, I may be able to continue assisting you. Some of the Deadwood Furbolgs wear a distinctive headdress that may be used as a means of proof in thinning their numbers. Bring me a feather from any headdress you acquire. For every set of 5 you bring me, you will earn recognition amongst the Timbermaw. Speak to Nafian. Perhaps you are capable of handling a larger threat than we Timbermaw face. You certainly have shown yourself capable here. Another of my kind stands guard outside the entrance to Timbermaw Hold, along this road far to the north. His name is Nafian. While he may appear to be a feral and unsavory beast, fear him not. He only seeks aid against the malign forces that threaten our home. Travel north along the main road in Felwood and speak with the Furbolg named Nafian. He stands guard outside the entrance to the Timbermaw Hold. Heard that? Felwood's looking a little skimp. How much rep do I get for this? 50 rep, that's it? You don't get any rep at all. Bro, I'd rather just kill... What? That's 10 kills? We got 30 for that quest right there. Let's dip over here real quick just to explore. Since we're doing Felwood, we have to explore Felwood. Any minute now. Night Dragon? Night Dragon's Breath. You found a sickly, corrupted version of what appears to be a Night Dragon plant. The fruit that hangs from the plant appears rotten and poisonous. It desperately needs some sort of attention if it is to be turned back to normal. Cenarian plant salve. This druidic brew is used to cleanse corrupted plants. Interesting. So I guess you can get that salve from the Cenarian circle and cleanse some of these plants. Felwood slime sample. We need this for Chemist Cooley back in the Undercity. Ooh, we got a scum-covered bag. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that these aren't going to be 100% successful, so I need to collect at least like I think 10 of these, because, well, how many do I need? 5? I should collect, like... I think last time I collected 12 and it wasn't enough, so I should collect, like, 15 to 20 tops. I think 20 might be too much, but 15 might be the sweet spot. Let's see what's in the scum-covered bag. Mana potions. Yeah, we'll collect, like, 15 of these, I think. So basically 15 slime kills, real quick. They do a withering touch, reduce your stamina by 25, your spirit by 25, so they take 250 health away from me. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Oh, it can stack though. I don't like that. Kind of want to take on multiple real quick though before this stack gets too much. I messed that up, but that's okay. So that's what, 250, 500, 750 max health. My health is just dwindling, and all of a sudden, you have no health. I think my max health without these curses is 2,500. I'm all the way down to 1,760. Oof. I need to wait for some of these to wear out, honestly. These are nasty curses. Another scum-covered bag, though. Aquamarine. We don't have a lot of those. I'll keep that. This is one of those ones that I don't really want to pause the video and wait for these to go away, but I also don't want to pull with 3 of these on me. Let's get a fresh stamina food buff while I'm waiting. We'll let 2 go away. Get 500 health back. That's a lot of health. And it's not like it's something I can kick, right, and stop. It's something that they instant cast on you. See, maybe it's actually when they die, I think, yeah. Which makes sense with the name Withering Touch, right? As they wither away, they touch you with a curse of death. Maybe I can get away from them, and I won't. Like, maybe right as they're about to die, I should try and CC them and get away from them. Let me try that here. I think it actually worked. I think that actually worked. Or am I crazy? I think I had 2 on me already, but maybe that's wrong. I'll take on 1 more debuff and then I should probably chill and let these fall off. There's a 3rd. Alright. Let's chill. We'll come back to the slimes. Let's go work on these Jadenar forces while we wait for these curses to fall off. Oh, there's oozes everywhere, huh? Okay. I'm gonna stop and heal real quick. I don't like my health being at 900. I think I need to get back on the main path here too. Let's take on 2 more slimes before we get out of here. See, he just did it immediately. So it's not on death, it is something that they just do whenever they want, kind of thing. Okay. Wait for it. Now. If you're watching this bar here, we got to 99 and it was just about to refresh with a fresh 20 uptick. So I just opened up, spent that energy so the 20 would come in at the perfect time there. Yeah, we got 10. Like I said, 15 ideally. We'll sit around and kill a couple more oozes. We might as well. We just need 5 more. We broke 100 gold, by the way. Huge. It's 11. Four of them on me. Alright, let's let 2 wear off real quick. The fact that they stack is just devious, man. I think 2 more and we'll be okay. I'm playing a dangerous game here, man. Thankfully, slimes don't hit very hard, but the fact that they're leeching away so much health from me, I just don't like it. Another scum-covered bag. Let's see. Just some cash. 8 silver. Alright, let's let these 2 wear out. We'll get 1 more ooze, and then we'll get out of here. I think this is another area that doesn't have an inn. I think when we want to rest, I'm going to have to fly back to Splinter Tree. So let's take that into consideration as well for time that we're going to be playing tonight. So probably do the Jadenar forces and then get ready to wrap it up for the afternoon. All right, 15. This means we need a 1 in 5 or a 1 in 3 odds with it. It's not that bad. We really don't want to pull any of the Jadenar forces until at least 2 of these curses wear off. We're down 750 health with these 3 on. Now 500. There's Jadenar. got its own music. I like it. Jadenar cultists, guardians, hounds. Alright, let's get some fresh poisons on. They're humanoids, meaning they might run, but at the end of the day, I want the damage. Alright, we got one buff left, or one curse left, excuse me. Corrupted Windblot's another corruption plant. They definitely have pockets, so let's go around real quick and just get everyone's pockets. What's our lockpicking at? 227. Ways to go. I think I'm going to pull the Hound and the Guardian first. Dang. Shrine of the Deceiver. Okay, I can go on you. Might as well wait for this curse to wear off. Probably should have disarmed you, but
Health warning.
quick little bandage. Okay, the Guardians don't run. Fireball, Blink, Fire, Blast. Kick it at the last second. Shadow Word Pain, Curse of Weakness, Shadow Bolt. Kick it at the last second, she's Shadow Locked. Berserker down. Easy. Oh. I was wrong, some small thorium. Oh. What an evil spot for it to be. Alright, grab the thorium. It was a one piece, we love it. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna have to go down inside the hole. That's what she said. Kick that last second. I didn't get the slice and dice off, so now we're getting a late one. Should probably expose your armor. Let's just get what we need and get out of here. Some quail, we love that. Another superior, we need those. We've been using quite a few recently, so. Replenish the storages. 2 guardians. Cannibalize up real quick. Yeah, I think this ore is actually down in that that tunnel, so. I need 3 more adepts, 3 more cultists, and 3 more hounds. I think the hounds are going to be the hardest to find, honestly. There's another one. Oh, lofty arm guards of strength. Those would be really nice if I was a arms warrior or like even a paladin of any kind. I would take that on. More so like a red prot focused paladin, I think. I think the way that I want to build our paladin is kind of holy prot based, which is an interesting build. I could just go, you know, red paladin, but I want to go something fun, even though it's not going to be the most efficient for like time to killing mobs. Like, we're not going to be crazy DPS. It's just going to be fun. We're going to be really efficient, self-sustaining, AoE clearing, defensive. I've got heals. I thought about going Shakadin, honestly, but I was like, well, you're not going to get it for so long, but for the most part, I'm going to be holy. Like, holy prot is what I'm planning on leveling as with the paladin, but the paladin is technically, we do the druid first, then we come back to the horde, do the shaman, then we go back to the alliance, and then we'll do the paladin. So technically, druid, shaman, it's 3 away. One more cultist, couple more adepts. My disarm missed? That's crazy. Let's grab the last hound. Beautiful distract. I need these adepts. Alright, 2 more of them. And then we're gonna have to run back to, well, I guess we should just head up here and grab this flight path from Brakar. See what's in that village, talk to a few of the NPCs, probably take a couple more quests, and then we'll fly back to Splinter Tree Post and set our hearth here, because this is where we're going to be hearthing to over the next, I'd say 2 to 3 days is how long it's going to take us to finish Felwood. I could be wrong about that. We could finish it faster, but it doesn't seem like there's too much meat here. But I'm going to be generous and give it 2 to 3 days. I need 1 more adept. There's our man right there. With a box on him, look at that. Let's go head up to whatever village this is, or area that is, and grab the flight path. Wait, I wasn't mounting? I don't know if I can go up there. Maybe that's the way I'm supposed to go, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go check it out. It feels right, weirdly enough. That's a crazy looking tree. Is this right? Is this really how you get up here? I don't remember that. Take the mithril. Let's open this box up real quick. Wig just hit 60. Grats, Wig. Oh, it's too hard. Whoops, it's a heavy box. We'll keep that. Okay, this is more like what I remember, yeah. Blood Venom Post. It's a different tribe. That's Wig right there. Congrats, brother. Thank you, bro.
Winter Spring lies just beyond Timbermaw, northeast of Felwood. Have you been there? I have heard that the area is laden with creatures called Wildkin. These beasts have been known to guard secrets of the Night Elves. We must figure out what may be hidden in Winter Spring. I have heard the Ragged Owl Beasts can be found just south of the road, and that there are others called Raging Owl Beasts that may be found in the center of Winter Spring. Clear them out and gain access to the land.
Troll Failbane in Felwood wants you to kill 15 Raging Owl Beasts and 15 Ragged Owl Beasts in Winter Spring. Drekka? Drekka, sir.
Adventurer. My mood is poor this day, so please, unless you can help me, I would prefer to be alone.
Oh, what's going on? The husband's last battle.
My husband traveled Felwood for the honor of our clan, doing battle against the Shadow Council and other corrupt atrocities. After he escaped death numerous times, I received a letter from him saying that a druid asked him for help against a great befouled furbog named Overlord Roar. The two were never heard from again. I want this Roar's clawed hand, adventurer. I want it to pay for leaving me a widow. I believe the creature is to the south, near the Ashenvale border.
We know the creature. We can help.
How may I aid you?
Looks like nothing rare here that we can buy. Make sure I didn't sell anything I wanted to keep there. I mean, I'm tempted to keep it, but no, I think I just sell it. I value the strength, honestly. Monster omelet. Pick that up. All those giant eggs we'd held before, we could finally cook them, but we sold them, so. Belova. The great axe. Let's talk to Winna Hazard.
Some may say that I am exceptionally cruel, but truly it is only a strong desire to see the Horde gain an advantage against the Alliance in any way possible. My newest interest is a moon well at the ruins of Constellus, south of here, tended by the Jade of Fire satyrs. The moon well, once a symbol of renewal for the insufferable night elves, is now corrupted and used to bring forth more satyrs. I have an idea, adventurer, and I'd like a sample of the water for my little feline friend here.
When is Kitten? Collect a sample of corrupted water from the Jade Fire Satyr's Moonwell and bring it to Winna Hazard. Right. Alright, seems like Braca is the Windrider Master here, so let's talk to Braca. We'll pick this flight path up as well.
Where would you like to fly to?
And we're heading to Splinter Tree. I'm going to pause the video while we fly, and I will resume when we land. We'll set our hearth and get ready to go to bed, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we are just touching down in Splinter Tree Post. What a hell of a flight path, man. When you fly from Felwood to Splinter Tree, you fly like all the way through Ashara, do a circle, loop back around, and then touch back down in Splinter Tree. So weird. It's not efficient at all, but whatever. Kalisk, good to see you again.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies.
True. This is like the third or fourth time we've set our inn here, so we know Kalisk pretty well. Vera is our girl. We're gonna come sleep next to her. You know what? Yeah, we'll just... This is usually where we sleep, so... Alright guys, we're gonna call this one here for now. I will see you in the next one tomorrow night. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.